Hello Internet, welcome to Lex Universe. So, we have already discussed much about the geography, about the states of the world, about the languages, and today we'll take a look at flags, and more specifically at some flags that are quite really similar to each other. So, let's go. And let's start with the ones that are quite identical. And that's the flag of Chad and Romania. These are not related at all, and they actually figured it out by accident during one of the opening ceremonies of the Olympic Games. But this is not all. There are two more flags that are quite similar to these ones, and that's the flag of Moldova, which is basically the flag of Romania with the Moldovan coat of arms, and then Andorra, which is again totally unrelated, but it looks quite similar. Moving on, I'm sure you have already seen some of these flags. Indonesia and Monaco are quite identical, although the flag of Monaco is a little bit shorter. These three federal states of Austria also have the same flag for Arlberg, Salzburg and Vienna, and also the German state of Hesse. If you switch this flag upside down, you get the flag of Poland and Thüringen, which is another German state. Now let's take a look at two flags that are quite similar, although they're mirrored, and that's the flag of Ireland and the Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire. Moving on to another two flags that are very look-alike, and that's the flag of Bahrain and Qatar. As you can see, they have the same motif, although the color on the Qatari flag is a bit darker, and they have more of these little triangles. Moving on, these flags actually look quite similar. The colors do not match and the picture is different, but the flag of Berlin, the capital of Germany, and of Lebanon have the same design, although the emblem is different for each other. Moving on, we are staying in Europe, and let's take a look at the flags of the Netherlands and Luxembourg. They're quite the same, although the blue color on the Luxembourgish flag is a little bit lighter and more azure. Now let's take a look at the flag that is similar to the flag of the United States. First of all, we have Liberia. There's a direct connection because the design of this flag was actually copied from the flag of the USA, since Liberia was considered to be a country that was formed by former US slaves. Then we have the flag of Malaysia that has pretty much the same design, although the stars are replaced with the crescent and the sun. And then there are some similarities between the flag of Liberia and the Brazilian state of Maranhão, although the colors are a bit different, but the design is still the same. And now we will stretch it a little bit, but this flag of the Brazilian state of Amazonas also has some similarities. There are stars, there are stripes, although it looks a bit weird. Moving on to other two states, the two countries that have pretty similar flag is Slovakia and Slovenia. There are many similarities between these two. As you can see, they have the typical Slavic tricolor that you can find in many European flags. If you remove the emblems, you will also get the flag of Russia, but in this case there is the coat of arms for Slovakia and for Slovenia. Let's move on to Oceania. Probably everybody knows that the flags of Australia and New Zealand are quite similar. You can see the Union Jack in the upper right corner and also the star constellation of the Southern Cross. Many people actually say that New Zealand stole this flag from Australia, and there actually has been an attempt to change the flag of New Zealand a couple of years ago, but it didn't work out. Quite similar design can be found on the flag of Cook Islands, which is a part of the greater realm of the New Zealand. Once again, you can see the Union Jack and some stars, and two other Oceanian nations have their flag with a similar design, although the blue is a bit lighter, and in case of Fiji there aren't any stars, but I added them anyway. I could add a lot more flags to this list because many of the overseas territories of the United Kingdom still have this concept of the Union Jack of the upper right corner. Next on our list are the two countries that have absolutely nothing to do with each other, and their similarity is purely coincidental, and that's the Caribbean nation of Haiti and the Principality of Liechtenstein. So you can see the colors are the same, just the emblems are different. For Haiti is in the middle, and the crown of Liechtenstein is in the upper right corner. Now we have one country and one US state, and I'm sure many of you have already seen this, as the flag of Chile and the flag of Texas. They're quite similar, though you can see on the Texas flag that the star is actually throughout the whole width of the flag, while the flag of Chile actually kind of resembles more of the US flag, or the flag of Liberia. Now let's go to the Middle East. We have these two flags, Jordan and the state of Palestine, that are pretty similar, though Jordan has this little star. Then quite similar is also the flag of the Sahrawi Arabic Democratic Republic, or for short, Western Sahara. The same, we have the star and the crescent in the middle. And then some other flags are quite similar to them. They have the same color palette, although kind of mixed up. We have the United Arab Emirates, Sudan, and Kuwait. The next two flags on our list are pretty much the same, although the colors are inverted, and that's Thailand and Costa Rica. Again, I'm not sure what the connection here is, but it kind of looks on purpose, although I don't see any similarities between Costa Rica and Thailand. If you do, please let me know in the comments below. The next bunch of the flags are quite odd. First of all, we have the flags of Bolivia and Ghana, which are pretty much the same, although Ghana has this star in the middle. Once again, it's highly unlikely these two countries have anything in common, but the flag is there. If we switch the colors a little bit, we have the flag of Lithuania, which also, once again, is unrelated. And if we add a star to the flag of Lithuania, we have the flag of Myanmar. And it doesn't end there. As you can see, there's a lot of free space. Then if we turn the flag 90 degrees, we have the flag of Mali and also the flag of Senegal, which the only difference is a slightly darker green and the green star in the middle. And also, if we switch the colors again, we have the flags of Guinea and Cameroon. Now, as you can see, most of these countries are located in Africa, and these are actually Pan-African colors that are found on many flags of African nations, but somehow Bolivia, Myanmar, and Lithuania got mixed up. But anyway, we have here pretty much countries on all continents. Then let's return back to Europe, and we have the country of Austria and Latvia, which are again quite similar. Then let's get back to the Arab world, and here are four flags that are pretty much similar. That is Yemen, and if you add some Arabic writing, you get the Iraq with the emblem of Egypt. You get the Egyptian flag and two green stars, and you get the flag of Syria. Then once again, we have a couple flags that apparently have no similarity on purpose, but they look pretty much the same. There's a Tajikistan and Hungary. As you can see, there's the emblem on the Tajik flag, and it's also a lot longer, but the colors once again are quite the same, and if you're seeing from the distance, you will probably have a problem to distinguish which one is which. If we turn the flag upside down, we get the flag of North Rhine-Westphalia, which is a state of Germany, and also if we add some calligraphy and emblem, we get the flag of Iran. Now the part that surprised me most are the countries that are using the so-called Nordic Cross. First of all, we have the 5 countries: Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Norway, and Iceland. As you can see, Norway and Iceland are actually inverted in this case. Then is the flag of Faroe Islands, which is part of the realm of Denmark, but it doesn't end there. This was basically the extent that I knew, but then I realized there is also part of Finland called Åland, which is an autonomous region where the Swedish minority lives. Then there are two regions in Scotland, there are the Orkney and the Shetland Islands. As you can see, the Shetland Islands kind of look like the flag of Finland had a child with the flag of Scotland. But somehow, weirdly, also the flag of the Estonian city of Pärnu is pretty much the same. And for some reason, the Nordic Cross is also used on the flag of the Armenian city of Vagar-Shapat. There are many more that is used, but this one was weirdest, so I had to use it. Not to mention that I have been to Vagar-Shapat a year ago, so I have some fond memories on it. Moving on, these two countries also cannot be much different from each other, but we have the flag of India and the flag of Niger. As you can see, the yellowish color on the Indian flag is replaced by the kind of reddish color of Niger, and also the central emblem is different, but they still look quite similar. Now we take a look at some red flags. We have the flag of Morocco and Vietnam. They both have 5 pointed stars, although in Vietnam it's the communist star, and in Morocco, I guess, satanic. If you know what this star on the Moroccan flag means, please write it in the comments. And also some similarities are with the flag of Albania, where the star is replaced with the two-headed eagle. Now, moving on to the Caribbean again, we have the flags of Cuba and the U.S. territory of Puerto Rico. As you can see, they are pretty much the same, although once again the colors are inverted. And since these two places lie in the neighborhoods, I suppose this is intentional. It also somehow related might be the flag of the U.S. state of Ohio, although it has this weird shape and yeah, it just looks weird. Like, by the way, like almost every flag of the U.S. states are so weird. This one is still kind of good. Now, once again, two countries that have absolutely nothing in common, and that is the Czechia, or the Czech Republic, some people know it, and the flag of the Philippines. Not sure which one stole it from each other, but I suppose that the flag of the Philippines is older, so yeah. Once again, the colors are the same. The flag of the Philippines also has the sun and 3 stars. Now let's move to South America. We have the flag of Colombia and the flag of Ecuador. Ecuador flag is pretty much the same, although a state emblem is added. And also then we have the flag of Venezuela, which has the same color palette, but the dimensions are a bit different. And in the end, I have 2 flags that are identical, and I'm not bullshitting you, these are 2 different organizations that share the same flag. So first of all, there's the European Union, which many people know, and there is the Council of Europe, which pretty much is a different organization, although they're both located in Europe. And that would be it about the flags. What surprised you most? Do you have any more flags that are similar to each other? I tried to pick many flags from known countries that many people might have missed if they didn't know what to look for, and I hope you found it interesting. So if you have any comment to it, if you have any more ideas, if you think I got something wrong, then please write it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of my content, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.